Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor. Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today in this video we want to talk to you about one of the popular and fascinating ornamental plants, the Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor plant. Stay with us to gather interesting and useful information about the cultivation and care of this extraordinary plant. Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor. Plant is a beautiful houseplant that grows rapidly, earning it the nickname 1-inch plant under favorable conditions. It can grow about an inch every week. The Quadricolor. Maintenance conditions. Watering. Keeping the plant's soil consistently moist but not soggy ensures healthy growth of these very common and popular. It's worth noting that the Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor plant. During the summer season, water the plant once a week, and as winter approaches, reduce this frequency to approximately once a month. Overwatering can lead to root rot in the is very common and popular. It's worth noting that the Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor, resulting in the demise of the plant. Therefore, only water it when the soil has completely dried out. Make sure not to overwater the plant. It's best to water the is very common and popular. It's worth noting that the Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor, 2 or 3 times a week during the warm season. Light. Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor thrives best in bright locations but with indirect sunlight. If it doesn't receive sufficient sunlight, its beautiful leaf patterns may fade over time and disappear. However, be cautious, as too much light can also scorch its leaves. Therefore, the ideal location for Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor is in bright, indirect sunlight. However, in general, Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor can grow with a moderate amount of indirect sunlight and a minimal amount of direct sunlight. Temperature and humidity. All varieties of Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor prefer a temperature range of 18 to 23 degrees Celsius 64 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal growth. However, they can tolerate higher temperatures, warmer air as well. If the temperature drops below 10 degrees Celsius 50 degrees Fahrenheit, the leaves may change color or become damaged. Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor is not very sensitive to humidity levels and can even withstand periods of drought as long as it receives sufficient light. Therefore, place it near a window or, if in a south-facing room, keep it slightly away from direct sunlight to prevent damage. Soil. Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor can thrive well in soil specifically formulated for decorative plants, provided it is not overwatered. The ideal soil mixture for Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor includes a combination of sand and perlite with regular potting soil. Fertilization. This plant does not require much fertilization. If you choose a nutrient-rich soil for planting, there's no need to worry about fertilizing Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor. However, for additional enhancement, you can use a water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength every 2 months. Over-fertilization can cause the delicate surface patterns of the leaves to fade. Never apply fertilizer to dry soil, and always water the soil slightly before fertilizing, especially if using solid fertilizer. Pruning. Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor is a fast and continuous grower, often transforming into a completely unkempt, weak and weedy-looking plant within a short period. Trimming the stems from their growth point removes the untidy appearance of the plant and promotes a bushier, leafier growth. Trim at least 25% of the stems regularly. Propagation. Continuing with the care methods for the Tradescantia fluminensis Quadricolor plant, let's delve into propagating this plant. propagating Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor is genuinely easy. Simply separate a 3 cm piece of stem and plant it in a pot with fresh soil. The separated portion should have at least one leaf. There's no need to use fertilizers or hormones to stimulate root growth. Regular watering alone encourages root formation, and within a few weeks you'll have a new plant. It's best to do this propagation in the spring season. If you don't change the pot of the Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor, it won't suffer any harm. However, in general, transferring it to a larger pot annually will be beneficial for its growth. Toxicity. The Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor plant is considered mildly toxic to humans and animals. How to prune Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor. To make Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor fuller, you need to prune it regularly. Pruning helps this plant to produce newer and stronger growth. It's best to prune during the plant's growing season, which is spring and summer, to encourage better and fresher growth. The Tradescantia fluminensis quadricolor plant is one of the beautiful and popular ornamental plants that, with proper care, you can cultivate to its full beauty. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Follow us on our channel and share your comments and questions with us. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Until the next video, goodbye.